It's called Bay, and I'd like to start with a couple of questions before I make my comments. And the first question is, do you happen to have the blue page that was advertised, the printed blue advertisement for the 3 hearings? Do you happen to have one of those with you? I'd like to point out that in your audience today, there's 17 people who showed up. I was at the meeting in Allapattah, and there were 117 people. Interesting enough, the meeting in Allapattah was not specifically advertised as a meeting for Hopewell. In fact, since I've been sitting here for 22 minutes, that's 3 times the amount of time that you, sir, spoke about Hopewell and Allapattah. And the rest of the meeting, which was a good session, a lot of good things came from that, I have to say. But the advertisement here says, if I can read this thing properly, it said the South meeting, which took place at the Commission Chambers on April the 18th at 5:30, well attended. And then the Central meeting, which I attended just the other day in Allapattah, packed. Full house, right? A lot of people there. How many people do you think were there? I'm gonna ask you your opinion.
Not sure.
But it was a lot of people.
It was more than today, for sure.
Yeah. 4 times more than today, I counted. So what I'm suggesting is that the advertisement here is a little misleading. And you would have had 4 times the numbers of people had we known that the consolidated plan was an open forum. And this leads me to my second question. Is this session today open to receive proposals, for concepts, for ideas? What's the true, I read the material. Residents are invited to provide public input to proposed uses of federal funds. City member expects to receive from this department letter with the DDD, including projects and activities that will be used, that will use community development block grant, the home improvement partnership program, the emergency solutions grant money, and the housing opportunities for persons with AIDS. So all 3 of those were discussed the other day, and I gotta tell you, those of you who didn't make it, it was a wonderful session. People got a chance to vent and say what they had to say. Wonderful I think you'd agree, wonderful recommendations came, right? And so the people who take their time to attend these sessions, including me, make sure that we come with some suggestions and some solutions and some remedies. We're really out here trying to help. We're not here just poking.
Straight up.
Contrary to what's happening in other meetings, we're not here to throw stones or throw dots. We're really not.
Yeah.
And so I would ask, is today's session available for us to make recommendations, physical recommendations, or is this just an oral presentation period? What exactly is the format today so that we can be clear as to what we should or should not be saying or doing?
Technically, this is an open session, right? As maybe you heard it or not, perhaps not. While I finished my presentation, the Hopper program, I mentioned that we're here to discuss. If you have any comments,